friends, welcome back to Guess What? Compliance can be simple. I'm your host, Dr. Natasha Guess, and today we're tackling something that every healthcare provider feels at some point: audit anxiety. You know that feeling when you hear the word audit and your stomach just drops a little. You feel like your heart just fell into your stomach. I know, right? I feel that too. Yeah, I feel that too. Even the most organized practices feel that way. But what if I told you that feeling doesn't have to take over? It does not. Today, we're going to talk about how to replace that fear with confidence and maybe even calm. A few years ago, I worked with a small clinic that was notified of a Medicare audit. The owner called me in panic, convinced it meant they'd done something wrong. When I arrived, I found that they were actually doing most things right. They just didn't have a system for proving it. Their documentation was scattered across folders, sticky notes, and emails. The information existed, but the stress came from not knowing where to find it. I told them, "You're not failing compliance, just missing the structure." That shift in perspective changed everything for them. Once we got together and organized their records and created a simple checklist, their confidence skyrocketed. When the auditor showed up, they were ready, and guess what? They passed with no findings, zero, absolutely none. So, let me tell you the truth. Audit anxiety isn't really about the audit itself. It's about being uncertain. It's about not knowing what's expected or where your information lives. And that's something that you and I can fix together with small, consistent steps. Think of audit prep like emergency drills. You don't want to wait for the fire to learn where the exits are. Your practice ensures that when that moment comes and that fire alarm goes off, you know exactly where everything is and you can leave in a calm, confident manner. You already know what to do after you've practiced so often. So, think of audit prep just like you think of emergency fire drills. And that will definitely help with your audit anxiety. So, let me break this down into 3 steps that make audits feel manageable, even empowering. Step 1: organization over panic every time. Keep one folder, digital or physical, labeled audit ready. Every time you finish a training, update a policy, or complete a risk assessment, drop it in there. That same folder, audit ready. You don't need perfection. You need consistency. Step 2: know your audit story. Every audit is really a story of how your practice protects patients and complies with regulations. So if your policies are clear and your actions match those policies, you're already telling the story, the right story. So when an auditor asks you a question, you can say confidently, Here's how we do that. Step 3. Reframe the audit. Instead of thinking, oh my God, they're here to find something wrong, think, this is our chance to show them how well we care for our patients. Because that's what compliance is. Caring, documented. So, if you've been feeling that familiar stress when you see a CMS email or hear about a random audit, take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out slowly. You're not behind. You're building awareness. And that's the first step toward calm confidence. All right, time for our mini audit moment. Take a second to think. If someone asked you for your last HIPAA training log, could you find it under 5 minutes? If not, no stress. Just make a note to get that organized today. The goal is progress, not perfection. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you're leaving with a little less fear and a little more clarity. Remember, audits aren't meant to scare you. They're meant to confirm that your systems work. And with structure, they really can be simple. So, grab my free audit readiness mini checklist at guestcomplianceconsultantllc.com. It'll help you feel calm and in control before any review is being done. Any audits being done, trust me, that tiny documentation and those checklists on that document will help you feel so calm and in control. Now, next week, we'll dive into policies, procedures, and peace of mind, where I'll show you how to make your policy reviews something you actually look forward to. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, keep it simple, keep it compliant, and take care of your patients.